gamers, if you like simple, fun card games with not a lot of rules, then you want to check out Cabanga. Let's take a look at how this game plays. In this game, each turn a player will play one of the cards in their hand to one of the discard piles for that color. So here you can play blue, purple, red, or yellow. When they play a card, they will create a gap between the two numbers, and then any players who have a card in between those numbers can discard them, yelling Cabanga, and then the player who played that last card will have to take a penalty card for every card that was thrown out that was between that gap they created. So, for example, if I was playing maybe a yellow card and I played this 14 here, anything between 7 or 14 could be yelled out. So if somebody had this 9, they could yell out Cabanga, and I would have to take a penalty card. You will also have to take a penalty card if you want to play to the same location the last player just played. So if I just played that 14, but now somebody wants to play this 15 over here because it's a great opportunity to not have a gap there, then they would have to take a penalty card to do so because they followed the same color. The goal of the game is to get rid of all of the cards in your hand. At the end of the round, any cards that you still have left in your hand will be this many points, and you don't want to get those points in order to win, as the lowest score will win. The game ends when somebody hits 18 points, and then at that point, the player with the lowest score wins. Overall, I thought this was a pretty standard card game. You are just gonna play cards, try and get rid of all of the cards in your hand. Sometimes a lot of things will be out of your control, like many card games. You might have to create a really big gap, which you don't want to do. You might have to play it at the same color that the last person played. A lot of little things like that. But turns are really quick and really smooth. Overall gameplay is very simple and very smooth. So I think this is a great card game for the family, for newer gamers, for if you're just looking for something to kill some time, either just a casual game night or just between other games. Something that's not too long, but can be really fun, especially if players are just kind of having fun with it and throwing out those Cabangas. And it's really funny to kind of watch people have to pick up a lot of cards when they think they're just going to have like only one card left, and then 3 Cabangas come out and they're like, oh, I have to draw so many cards. So it's very light and it can be a lot of fun, but very simple card game. So if you're not into those, you might want to pass on it. But if you do like simple card games, this is definitely one to check out. You can see my full thoughts on the blog today to decide if this one's for you.